In line with the digital economy, the Sisipo Pay system has revolutionized revenue collection, enabling us to achieve a record of Kenya shillings 1.4 billion in our own source revenue. On healthcare, Mr. President, the healthcare innovation, we have pioneered drone services at Huruma Hub, revolutionizing the delivery of healthcare and through rapid transportation of medical supplies and test results. And on trade and investment, Your Excellency, my vision is to enhance business and employment opportunities by attracting investors. We are planning an international investment conference to showcase the opportunities in Eldoret and the North Rift Economic Bloc this year, and it will be an honor to invite you as the chief guest, Your Excellency. On healthcare improvement, the recent commissioning of RUTO Maternity Hospital and the expanded services in rural areas have significantly improved healthcare in our county. I was whispering to Mama Rachel that that hospital so far since you commissioned it, they have delivered more than 100 babies. I don't know the speed at which the children are coming from wherever. Agricultural advancement, Your Excellency, in collaboration with the national government, we are supporting over 40,000 farmers with mechanized farming and high-value crops such as coffee, avocado, macadamia, and pyrethrum. And Your Excellency, on affordable housing, we want to thank you for launching the one in Kidiwa and Pioneer, and we have handed over the site of AMS Kimumu area. Your Excellency, all these constructions are ongoing for housing units in Kidiwa, AMS, and Pioneer estates in line with your housing agenda. Your Excellency, industrial growth is very important to us. The County Aggregation Industrial Park in Moiben nearing completion and the export processing zone at Cherunya, as well as the ultra-modern market which you launched, is progressing well. Ladies and gentlemen, these achievements underscore Eldoret's transformation into a vibrant modern city, a hub of agriculture, education, sports, commerce, medical services, and culture. Flying our athletics champions this morning to grace this occasion was not only an act of great honor, Your Excellency, but also a recognition of distinctive patriotism and sacrifice that has brought pride and respect to our country, county, and city. And Your Excellency, we brand ourselves through sports, and we are called the City of Champions. We have 3 counties that we share the name champions: the Nandi County as the source, Eldoret and Uasin Gishu as the city, and then Elgeyo Marakwet as the home of champions. We shall salute our athletes, the true champions who bring pride and respect to our country and city. Eldoret is indeed the city of champions. And I would like also, Your Excellency, to acknowledge the contribution of our predecessors, both pre- and post-independence municipal leaders, and the first governor of Uasin Gishu, Jackson Mandago, who is our senator now. Their dedication laid the foundation of the city we celebrate today. We also remember and appreciate posthumously the other mayors who served our city with distinction. May God rest their souls in peace. But here today, Your Excellency, there are those who have gone and stepped out of time, but we still have others who are still around. When I mention your name, please stand so that the President will see you. His Worship William Rono. He was a mayor in this town. I don't know whether he's around. His Worship Samuel Ruto. The Honorable Samuel Ruto, thank you very much. His Worship Jonah Mayo. If you are around, you stand. His Worship Josiah Magut, who lingered along in the stage. Where is Josiah Magut? And then His Worship Joseph Leshow. May we all give a round of applause as they stand. Please begin our makofi tafadhali. Mr. President, Eldoret is a farmer's town and Uasin Gishu is the breadbasket of Kenya. I pay special tribute to our farmers who have worked tirelessly to secure our country's food supply, sustain their families, and uphold the dignity of the livelihood. Eldoret is a unique city where you can invest, live, and even retire. With some of the best climatic conditions in the world, we warmly welcome you to experience our greatest city. Like Eldorado, as described in Voltaire Candide in 1759, Eldoret is a city of equality and prosperity, a city of ideal climate, safety and harmony, with community that embodies inclusivity and contentment. The journey to Eldoret city status has been collective effort. I extend my deepest gratitude to the municipality board for steering this process to its celebration conclusion or celebratory conclusion. The ad hoc committee on the conferment of the city status, the Western Kishu County Assembly led by the Speaker, Philip Muigen, and the Senate Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations worked tirelessly to ensure due process was followed. We owe sincere thanks to you, Mr. President, for granting the charter to the city of Eldoret. Your support has been crucial in reaching this milestone in our city. New status, we are aware of challenges and responsibilities ahead. With Eldoret's growth rate of 5.2% per annum, we anticipate increasing pressure on our infrastructure. The need for expanded infrastructural development is paramount. In this regard, I call on the Commission on Revenue Allocation, CRA, to call us a university that was founded way back in 10th century, and it is still there up to today. It is almost 900 years old. I wish that we have a master plan that goes beyond 100 years to world-class sports and recreational facilities, including stadia, art and theater facilities and creative arts centers. Your Excellency, I know you are doing something about Kipchoge Stadium. You will tell the nation, because we really trust it should come to, to realize its completion during your tenure. We need a state-of-the-art museum, making it a facility that preserves our rich history. Improved road infrastructure, specifically the dwelling of key road corridors. Your Excellency, we need the expansion of international airport and to accommodate large aircraft and facilitate trade. Advanced medical centers, and you've told us about the new Kiblombe MTRA that is coming up. We are looking forward to it. We need a seamless intercity connectivity by road and by rail. Enhanced water, sewerage, green infrastructure, and Your Excellency, if you ask a poor man to tell you the needs, he will tell you very many. Let me stop there. But solid waste management is key in our town. Finally, as we embark on this exciting new chapter, I sincerely thank you, Your Excellency President, for the immense support. Live long the city of Eldoret. Kongoi missing pick up Eldoret. Major Allege Assam President Alleji Mingolio Negigamakin Kele Onginyigis Cherop. Major Assam, Your Excellency Ale Yagiteja Nairobi Age Motunwe June Ngonyigis Olevka Amu Maweti Gigan Kogo Yito Amagege Nijage Imite Agomite Agomigando Yagap Kuroni. So Nginyigis Cherop. Ngotko gigisame loan sigete Nairobi, agete Kisumu, agete Juntule, ngisama gijen loan chebo Guroni, sinyo wilibono telaga baadaye, kuya giliboni chebo bijota. Ara Your Excellency kama ya guti semagas yitu lakini magigeni kimeje gebe first world kuya giba lage abangen Your Excellency ole inye ichamega. Kinyor 50 president neba Guroni, nigisingi Guroni, awone 50 city. So as I wind up, ndugu yangu, I have the governors who are around here. Allow me just to introduce them, or there is a way you will do it. Okay, let me have all our governors to stand up. My colleague governors, please stand up. Fine. I'm getting some instruction from above, and the instruction should be followed carefully. Allow me to have our council of, our governors, my colleague governors, to stand up, and then they say you will wave, but it is good to mention that we have Governor Sang of Nandi, we have Governor Anyang Nyong, a professor from Kisumu Dala, We have Professor Dr. Badilisha from Nyandarua. We have Governor Olelengu from Kajiado. We have neighboring governor here, Mutembei from Trans Nzoia. We have Governor Kachapin from West Pokot and Governor Wesley Rotich from Elgeyo Marakwet. You also have Governor Lusaka. Governor Lusaka is here, our good neighbor. Governor Penades Barasa, our immediate neighbor here from Kakamega. Governor Otichilo from Piiga is also here. Governor Parchok from Bomet and Governor of Baringo County, Nduguyetu Cheboy. Makofi kwao. I would have wished that Nyongo would say something because he's the chair of Urban, but my brother will guide me. Asante sana, Kongwe missing, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you very much, Governor. Let's give the Governor a round of applause. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, at this point, allow me to call on the Cabinet Secretary for Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development, Honorable Alice Wahome, who will in turn invite His Excellency, the Deputy President. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Karibu.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Your Excellency, Mama Rachel, Excellency, the Governor for this county, the city of Eldoret, Excellency Governors, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, in the interest of time, I'll be very brief. First, Your Excellency, is to thank you as the Cabinet Secretary for Urban Development, Housing and Urban Development, for being here to give us the charter for this city. And I recognize, Your Excellency, that this is a very auspicious moment. Eldoret hamjambo, wananchi hamjambo, mambo, mumesikia sasa you are the city, the newest city, the fifth city. The first one is Nairobi city. You are the fifth city. Then let me tell you a few things about your city and how we shall continue working as a city. Quickly, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I stand here before you today on this historic occasion as we confer city status, Your Excellency leading the troop for this moment. This moment, Your Excellency, marks a significant milestone in the journey of this vibrant municipality that has now gained a new status of a city. Your Excellency, the conferment of a city status is not merely a title that we have gained today, but a recognition of the readiness and capability of Eldoret to embrace the responsibilities and opportunities that come with this new status. As the ministry responsible for lands, physical planning, public works, and urban development, it is our duty to ensure that this transformation that has occurred today is guided by robust legal frameworks and sound urban planning. Your Excellency, urban development in Kenya is guided by a robust set of legal frameworks designed to ensure sustainable, organized, inclusive growth. Key among these, Your Excellency, is the one you have cited, the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, and Kipchumba was bragging there, my colleague Kipchumba, that he's single-handedly actually drafted the law. He also brought an amendment in 2019, Makofi kwa Kipchumba Murkomen, which sets the criteria and governance structures for urban areas and cities, a national urban development policy, which then also provides strategic direction for managing urbanization and regional development. Additionally, Your Excellency, the Physical Planning Act governs the preparation and implementation of land use plans. This is something, Your Excellency, that governors need to take very seriously. Your Excellency, the frameworks provide legal covenants that ensure every town aspiring to gain city status undergoes a rigorous and transparent process. The aim is to guarantee the transformation into a city. That transformation into a city is not only a reflection of population growth, because you have to gain the necessary 250,000 population, but also that there is economic vibrancy, but also planning strategically. We want to have sustainable development in this city, among other cities, inclusive governance that includes the participation of the residents of the new city. Together, these frameworks then will guide our new city. Your Excellency, Eldoret, I wish to confirm that before arriving at today, Your Excellency, the department led by Principal Secretary Hinga, with the guidance of Your Excellency, went through rigorous vetting to gain this status. So I want to confirm that the city, under the guidance and leadership of Governor, acquired this status through the front door. Eldoret's rise into a city is a testament to the power of collaboration and the national and county, between both national and county governments, and we want to confirm that this is a principle that the ministry will continue to hold dear. As Eldoret steps into the new role of a city, it will serve as a model of what can be achieved, and of course we'll have to catch up with the other 4 cities. Therefore, Governor, you have a partner in the ministry, you have a partner in His Excellency, the President, and we do agree, Your Excellency, the cities will require special arrangement in terms of funding so that they can deal with the real issues that these people intend to achieve. I want to finalize and say, the people of this city, you will have then to understand that you need to be serious partners with your governor. But the governor must also take up the responsibility as a county government to provide water and sanitation, provide access roads, ensure in partnership with the national government security for business is secured, ensure that we have electricity connection, therefore working with the national government. Your Excellency, I take it very seriously that this city, so that I can conclude, is the home of the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya. Therefore, I want to confirm to the residents that we as a ministry, with your support, shall put our best foot forward. We will be in top gear to ensure that these residents get what a city should provide. Namtakia mema, but you must agree to be partners with your government to produce revenue. Because one of the conditions for the county, for the city to be a city, is that there will be serious revenue generation. And I think for us to get there, obviously, to get your services, be good partners with the national government and the county government. It is now my pleasure and humble duty to invite His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, our only one, Ligi G, makofi na duru ya Ligi G. Your Excellency, karibu sana.
Asante. Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Her Excellency, our First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, the Governor of Uasin Gishu County, His Excellency Jonathan B., all governors present, Cabinet Secretaries, Principal Secretaries, Senators, Members of Parliament, Members of County Assemblies, watu wa city ya Eldoret, amjambo. Eldoret hoye. Nyinyi sasa ndio watu ya city. Mumesalimiwa na mtu ya village. Si hata mimi nimefika hapa kwa city. Your Excellency, before I invite you to address the people of Eldoret and this great country, I think it's only fair that we have a governor who stays in another city. Najua sasa mambo ya city na city inaingiana. I think it's only fair to mualike governor wa Kisumu City, the Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, aseme machache, alafu ndio ni mualike rais. Professor, karibu.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Her Excellency Rachel Ruto, governors, present here today, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, I would just like to thank the people who prepared this ceremony. It has been fantastic. And Mr. President, it makes me jealous. I wonder whether through your powers we could consecrate Kisumu as a city afresh. And Mr. President, I realize that the keys were very important here. Next time I come, I'll come with my own key. It is immense pleasure, Mr. President, to speak on behalf of the Council of Governors and the Chairman of the Council of Governors today on this very joyous occasion to witness the entry into the status of city, the city of Eldoret, to join us in the leagues of cities including Mombasa, Nairobi, Nakuru, Kisumu, and now Eldoret. Welcome to the league. As we gather here today, Mr. President, you know we become cities not simply for the name, but for what it stands for. Eldoret is lucky, it's already a city of champions, but being a city today, you will have to be a city that engages the community very effectively in building a city. Which means, Mr. President, putting aside resources, both local and national, to build this great city. I know, Mr. President, that we have problems with those who control resources in the treasury, but with you as a friend, we have somebody who will fight for us. And Mr. President, I've known you as a friend for a long time, and I know where to press the button when you need the resources. So I'll be bothering you very soon. And let me assure you that you have the greetings and welcome of the people of Kisumu to visit us any time that you are in this region. But today I realize it's late, so that I may not invite you to Kisumu, but next time we'll end early enough for you to stop for a minute or two in our great city of Kisumu. Mr. President, I thank you.
Asante sana. Kabla sija kualika Mheshimiwa Rais, ukinikubalia ni muhimu ni wajulishe hao watu wenye hii city, wageni wala wako kwa hii city, si ndio? Na hao wageni msikuwe na haraka ya kutoka, ukikaa city ni kukaa. Na ile pesa mko nayo mtumie hapa kabla ya kwenda nyumbani. Muachie hao watu wenye city. Tuko na CSS wetu Tuko na CS wa Youth and Sports, the Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, makofi. Of course tuko na CS Alice Wahome, mpigeni makofi. Pia tuko na PSs wengi wako hapa. Ambassador Bitok wa pale Citizen Affairs, pigeni makofi. PS Raymond Omolo of Internal Security, pigeni makofi. PS Belio Kipsang of Education, pigeni makofi. PS Mariro of Defense, pigeni makofi. PS Terry Baika of Devolution, pigeni makofi. PS Charles Hinga of Housing, pigeni makofi. PS Kipto wa pale National Treasury, pigeni makofi. PS Mangenyi wa Hustlers Fund, pigeni makofi. PS Omanyang wa Public Works, pigeni makofi. Tuko pia na nani mwingine hapo, tuko na PS Rono wa Agriculture, pigeni makofi. PS Tum wa Sports, pigeni makofi. PS Oleria Rono wa Parliamentary Affairs, pigeni makofi. And Solicitor General Shadrack Mose, pigeni makofi. Pia tuko na viongozi wengi, tuko na the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Right Honorable Moses Wetangula Papa wa Roma, pigeni makofi. The Speaker of the Senate Amason Kingi, pigeni makofi. Mjumbe wa Kapseret Oscar Suri, pigeni makofi. Mjumbe wa Keses CPA Julius Ruto, makofi. Mheshimiwa DK MP for Soy, pigeni makofi. Professor Phyllis Balto of Moiben, pigeni makofi. Mheshimiwa Wainabokoi, Mheshimiwa Chupkonga, makofi. The Honorable Mwangi Kijuri, mjumbe wa Laikipia East. The Honorable Kagombe, mjumbe Gatundu South. The Honorable Patrick Munene Chuka Igambangombe, pigeni makofi. The Honorable Chororot MP Kipkelion East, pigeni makofi. Mheshimiwa Adams, Mheshimiwa Marakwet na Mheshimiwa Roko Bere North, Mheshimiwa KJ Dagoreti South. Hawa ndio waheshimiwa ambaye wamefika hapa. Pia tuko na Mheshimiwa Miriam Ketani Waldai. Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi ni kusema pongezi kwa wakaaji wa hii city ya Eldoret. Mimi napenda hii city, natembeanga hapa asubuhi kusalimiana na hao watu ya city. Lakini sasa nitakuwa nikiwatolea kofia kwa sababu ni watu ya city. Na watu ya city ni watu ya kupewa heshima. Ya pili, Mheshimiwa Rais, tunataka kukubali ya kwamba mambo ya ukulima ni ya muhimu. Hii city ya Eldoret imejengwa na wakulima na pesa ya ukulima. Kwa hivyo ni mzuri tunaheshimu wakulima, kwa sababu wamejenga hii city mpaka pahali imefika. Mimi kwa hii maneno ya city nimeenda hasara kidogo kwa sababu nilisubaa. Nilikuwa nimepanga ninunue plot hapa nifanye biashara, nikasubaa kidogo. Sasa with this city proclamation, bei ya plot itapanda. Sasa hapo nimeenda hasara kidogo, lakini nitajua vile nitafanya. Sasa Mheshimiwa Rais, tutakupongeza. Pia wewe sasa ukitoka Nairobi City, ukija nyumbani pia unakuja city. Sasa mimi ndio umeniwacha kwa mataa, lakini ni sawa tu. Sasa wewe umejipanga huko city Nairobi, huko city hapa, mambo yako imekaa mzuri. Watu wa Eldoret tutaendelea kumuunga rais mkono. Mnaendelea kumuombea rais wetu. Sisi watu yake ya mkono, kazi yetu ni kumsaidia na kumuunga mkono. Na mambo ya uchumi ilikuwa imetutatiza, imeanza kurudi laini pole pole, na ndio mumeona rais ameanza kutembea kwa mambo ya maendeleo, na mambo itakuwa sawa. Bona tukue na imani, sisi ni watu ya kuomba Mwenyezi Mungu, tuombee rais wetu, tuombee serikali yetu, tuombee nchi yetu, na mambo yetu itakaa mzuri sana. Kwa hivyo mimi nimefurahi sana kwa hii maneno ya seti, nasema pongezi. Na pia tumebarikiwa, the champions are here. Wao watu ya Olympic wamekuja, wametubariki. Now this is a city of champions, na tumefurahi pia wamefika hapa kwa hii sherehe ya maana sana. Na hii ni sherehe ya kufurahia sana. Kwa hivyo hata sisi hatuendi, tuko tu area leo jioni tutembee kwa mitaa, tuone vile mnasherekea. Kama mna kitu tunaweza kukula na kukunywa, tutashukuru. Tukae hapa ama tuende nyumbani? Tukae umuumu kwa area? Tutabetembee? Muko na maneno? Mutajua vile tutakaa hapa? Mumetubagia vizuri? Basi hatutoki kwa seti, sisi tuko hapa mpaka kesho kutwa tutakaa hapa kwa seti. Kwa hivyo mimi ni jukumu langu sasa kwa heshima kubwa kuuliza nyinyi nyote tumukaribishe kwa shangwe na vigelegele kiongozi wetu, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, President William Samoei Ruto.
Asanteni sana, tafadhali tunaweza keti chini. The great people of Uasin Gishu County, the residents of Eldoret City, ndugu viongozi wote wenzangu, wananchi hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Chamgei. Omune. We are here gathered to participate in and witness an event of singular importance and the culmination of more than a century of growth, not just in Eldoret town, but in Uasin Gishu and the entire North Rift region. Eldoret is one of Kenya's oldest towns and the site of events and institutions of tremendous historical significance, not only for this county, but also for our nation. An important facet of Kenya's political and economic history is encapsulated in the urban center famously named 64, because of plot number 64 on which stood the Eldoret railway station. We all know the role played by Uganda Railway in our country's economic, political, and cultural history, and the dramatic changes our communities underwent after the advent of colonial settlement. As a result of its early promise as a major economic hub in East Africa, Eldoret attracted traders, workers, and professionals from far and wide who settled here, contributed to its economic growth, and built a cosmopolitan population whose diversity has been the secret ingredient to Eldoret's vigor and perpetual dynamism. This place bears visible imprints of the legacy of people from India, South Africa, and Britain, as well as every Kenyan community who settled here and made it their beloved home. Over nearly a century, Eldoret has undergone dramatic transformation, growing from a sleepy farming center to a bustling metropolis that is the face of Kenya, a home for all and a city of the future. It has established itself as a recognized hub for serious investment in agro-industrial and agribusiness, biomedical and medical, trade and commerce, tourism and hospitality, sporting and entertainment, and finance and technology. This event affords us an occasion to reflect on and celebrate the positive impact of devolution. In just one decade, Uasin Gishu County took over the Eldoret Municipality and Warren County Council, overseeing a transformation that has made a compelling case for Eldoret to finally join Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, and Nakuru as Kenya's 5th city. Devolution has enabled Uasin Gishu to harness the immense potential of agriculturally rich and resource-endowed hinterland throughout the North Rift, and to catalyze the ambition and energy of Eldoret's business community to deliver impressive growth. Eldoret ascends to city status at a time when 50% of humanity lives and works in urban centers, making the 21st century an urban century. As the city of champions, it is essential that Eldoret focuses on the great opportunities and significant challenges ahead, not only because the future is urban, but also because it has what it takes to emerge as the ultimate city of the future. Today, therefore, is also our moment to reflect on the efforts we have made and the commitment and determination it will take to make Eldoret a smart, livable city that will thrive like a champion in a complex and rapidly changing present and future. We need to harness our people's initiatives, dedication, and industry to leverage technology and transform this city and county's potential to provide residents with a high-quality urban experience while offering investors, professionals, and entrepreneurs an attractive environment to produce competitively. The answer to this question lies in the strategic framework laid down by the county through its planning, policy, and regulatory, as well as other mechanisms that must deliver a safe, orderly, and ecologically sustainable and efficient city that promotes the dignity and well-being of residents and communities. The new city must also foster an economic environment which provides opportunities and a business climate that rewards enterprises which bring their investment into this great town. The performance of any urban area depends on the degree of focus with which its leadership and professionals engage with the critical matter of spatial and urban planning, as this is the only means of achieving orderly, functional, and efficient cities. It is also greatly determined by the level of success in implementing devolution, establishing effective county government structures, and the efficiency of resource mobilization and expenditure by county governments. The forthcoming regulations under the Urban Areas and Cities Act are intended to further enhance the governance and management of urban areas. At the same time, ongoing partnerships and collaborations have enabled us make progress in identifying and addressing critical priorities related to urban governance, infrastructure development, and the development of mechanisms to promote development and sustainability. I have in mind such initiatives as the Kenya Urban Government, commonly known as KENAP, and the Kenya Urban Support Program, Phase 2, which represents a cumulative investment of US $1.35 billion aimed at creating livable cities. And I want to declare that Eldoret will be among the beneficiaries of this fund. Eldoret will benefit significantly from these initiatives, which focus on infrastructural investment, such as waste management, connectivity, and social infrastructure. Similarly, Eldoret is also benefiting from the various national government projects, including the ongoing construction of Eldoret Central Market, the whole infrastructure around housing, and I am happy to say that close to 10,000 housing units are currently underway, under construction in Eldoret City, from Kidiwa to Pioneer to Kimumu and many other areas. And I want to encourage residents of Uasin Gishu County that it is time for us to stop the land fragmentation that is going on, so that we can save land, agricultural land, for agricultural productivity, so that we can ensure that we have food security in our country. I want to encourage farmers. I want to encourage the residents of Uasin Gishu. As has been said, this town was built by farmers. It was built by business people. It was built by professionals, but that charge was led by farmers. For us to sustain the city of Eldoret, farming must continue to be at the heart of the growth of this Uasin Gishu County. Yesterday, when I saw farmers come with their tractors into the city, I was not around. I would have also come with my tractor to the city of this city, because as a farmer, we have built this city with our hard work as farmers. This and many other programs and projects are part of our agenda to reignite the creative, productive, and competitive energy in the city of champions, giving Kenyans the best chance of winning the race to the future. At the same time, we must remain mindful of the need to address urban vulnerabilities to climate. This is why the Department of Housing and Urban Development has identified 580 hotspots where we will urgently implement climate resilient programs aimed at protecting the urban vulnerable from the adverse impacts of climate change. We intend to roll out this program in the next 1 month. I have been following with great interest the work that has prepared Eldoret for city status, and I am satisfied that the leadership, professional commitment, and collaborative spirit invested in the proceedings are a sign of good things to come for the city of champions. The presence of our Olympic champions in this meeting, having arrived just yesterday, is a signal that in fact this indeed will be the city of champions. It is important that we provide a conducive environment for everyone, from the county assembly and executive to professionals in national and county governments, business community, investors, and the residents of Eldoret and Uasin Gishu to give their best and give Kenya a city worthy of a gold medal. What you have done so far is commendable, and you must now proceed together to the next higher step. I commend the people of Uasin Gishu County, members of Uasin Gishu County Assembly and executive members, as well as the business and investment community, professionals, and every worker and every business person for their invaluable support and countless hours of effort to make this transition possible. At a very personal level, I am a very proud person today that this city that I grew up around, and I have two occasions that are firmly ingrained in my mind. The first is when I came in 1981, January, to Wareng High School. And my father, Daniel Kipruto Kirongosi Samoe, bought for me a pair of shoes in the streets of Eldoret. It was my first pair of shoes, and it is very memorable that that city is today, that town today is a city. I am also reminded again of another occasion when in 1984, in October, when I worked for the first time as a clerk after Form 4 in Kapkong Farm for the late Paul Boyd, and he paid me 300 shillings. It was my first wage. And I came to Eldoret town at Hughes Building for those of you who know where Youth Building used to be. And I bought for myself a pair of jeans with 137 shillings of my hard-earned wage. It is a moment I remember that it was my first time to walk into a shop and buy a brand new pair of jeans. That is the city, that is the town that today has graduated after immense hard work, commitment, drive by farmers, by business people, by sportsmen and women who have contributed significantly to the growth of this city. And today, we celebrate the city of Eldoret. Finally, I am reminded, because this is my hometown, that just behind here, when I first ran for a member of parliament, I didn't have a house. And it was a big problem, because many people said this man will run away once we elect him, because we don't know where to find him. So my supporters told me, you must get a house. So I got a house. In fact, it belonged to one athlete. So I rented the house. But my supporters said, this man has bought this house. And he has not just bought the house. He has bought the house together with the dogs that were in that house. Just to signify how I had, the ability to be around. And the rest is history. So I am truly proud to be part of this ceremony. Even if I wasn't president, I would have attended this meeting, because it is such an important meeting for the city that I call home. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I've digressed. It's an emotional moment for me. I rarely do this, but this is home. It is now my singular honor and pleasant duty, by the authority vested in me by Section 12 of the Urban Areas and Cities Act, to officially confer city status upon the city of Eldoret. Congratulations. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless our great country, Kenya. Asanteni sana. Pongezi.
Thank you, Excellency. Let's give him another round of applause as we now stand up to wind up with the national anthem. Naomba sote tuweze kusimama tafadhali ili tumalize na wimbo wa taifa. Wimbo wa taifa. Naomba tubaki mahali tulipo tukimruhusu rais aweze kutoka kwa starehe zake. Kindly let's maintain our positions as we allow His Excellency to exit at his pleasure.
Basi asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa kuweza kujumuika nasi siku ya leo kuweza kutupa
singing of the national anthem. Now that signifies the end of ceremony today, the 15th of August 2024, which will go down in history as the day when Eldoret became the officially the fifth city in Kenya after the capital Nairobi Mombasa, Kisumu, and Nakuru. This is quite a special day, not just for the locals here, but of course for the
I am seeing less breakouts, I am seeing less blemishes, and I'm impressed.
So we are here.
Shangilia kwa makofi mazuri, mwenyekiti akiweza kupokezwa
The flag of the city.
Akiweza pia kupokezwa bendera ya mji huu ama jiji hili la Eldoret.
The map of the city, the seal of the county, and the memento marking the evolution of the municipality of Eldoret into a city. The memento. So we can retreat to our seat, Your Excellency.
Basi Mheshimiwa Rais akipokezwa ramani ya Eldoret City, sasa aweze kumpokeza mwenyekiti.
So, Your Excellency, you can retreat to your seat still at the arena, and the rest of us to go back. Your Excellency, Eldoret City is the melting pot of all the communities from across this vast land and nation. In a symbolic display of Kenya's fifth city centrality to all the neighboring counties, I invite the leadership of the North Rift Economic Bloc counties, as well as other neighboring counties, to receive their symbolic key to the city of Eldoret in the following order. Nandi County.
Gavana wa jimbo la Nandi.
Followed by Elgeyo Marakwet.
Mheshimiwa Stephen Sang. Nandi.
Elgeyo Marakwet. Followed by Baringo County.
Gavana wa Elgeyo Marakwet, Mheshimiwa Wesley Rotich, pokezwa ufunguu. Gavana wa Baringo akija kupokea. Gavana wa jimbo la Baringo, Benjamin Cheboy.
Bomet County. Bomet County.
then Bungoma, then Kakamega, Laikipia, and Samburu.